Hello, chat. Rafal, first one in. Let's go. Grease, Grip, Yatharth, Fict, Wiz, Firestar, Joshua, Devix, Grant, Easy Bills, Atami, Chris, Joshua, Brian, Krabity, Tiger. Yes, sir, Mr. Neo. Zeralentix, MEJP, Swag, Luxball, Lil Toner. What's up, Doms? Watch Me Hunt. Leo, James, Keaton, Gualmart, Grim, Baylor, Junko. Can the new season be here yet? Oh, I'd love it. I'd love it. I would love Ursaluna to have a better moveset. Big money in the house. Yo, what's up? How's it going? What am I running to? Well, I'm actually not running. Today, we are doing a Go Battle League VOD review. I did get 2 Necrozmas and a Xurkitree. I got 2 Necrozmas and a Xurkitree. So, as something new that I added to my Metafy is that people can submit their battles and we're going to go through them. And the VOD's going to stay up, hence the non-copyright music. And I'm going to provide feedback. I'm going to pause it. I'm going to provide, this is what I do here. I think this is a good decision. I think this is a bad decision. Stuff like that. So we're going to be showcasing battles, and this battle is currently sitting at 2261 Elo, and things that they can work on to improve. So it'll be a fun time. I'm looking forward to it. The goal of the series is to have people who haven't hit Legend yet, because there are often people who have a lot to learn. But yeah, like, the goal will be overall a learning environment. So we're going to be supportive. We're going to be helpful. I have a drink, as is tradition with this series. Junko said helpful and supportive. He's out. And normally I have a margarita, but I'm moving house. So I'm literally just drinking what's in the house that I don't want to transport. Do you think the Panda is worthy in Great League? It'll be a terrific closer. It's limited in its coverage, but it'll be a terrific closer. It'll be a terrific closer. So I'm looking forward to it. But yeah. So we have these pre-recorded battles. Oh, I got you, Junko. All right, against Wazy Hemisphere. All right. The team, by the way, is Registeel, Shadow Dinair, Shadow Venu. Team makes sense. ABB to Ice. So, on paper, I don't hate the team. I tend to prefer Reggie more in the back, but yeah, unfortunately, Alec, with this being a non-copyrighted stream, YouTube actually plays ads on it, which is annoying, but I've set them to like the unintrusive section. But yeah, the Pancham can be Ultra League eligible from eggs, but it's too high of level to be Great League eligible. What the hell do we do against Annihilate? We just go Dinair. That's fine. Like ABA to Fire isn't super common. I don't hate the team comp right off the bat. So I don't hate the team comp here. This is an overall pretty good lead. I think Serp can win like 2s. Yeah, A-Slash would definitely be an uncomfortable Pokemon. I think Serp can win like 2s, but usually as Reggie, you're not going to be playing for... So I wouldn't expect Reggie to shield in this matchup. Because even if you lose Switch, Dinair farm should be pretty good into their backline. Alright, just throwing instantly here. Yo, Navkit with the 5. Appreciate that, homie. Welcome in. Thank you so much. Got that spray going for you. And I'll do a cheers. Okay, Focus Blast lands. They're farming a ton of energy here. They farm up till 1 before back-to-back. I'm very excited, William. So we're not expecting to see any shields here, because like Frenzy doesn't do a lot. Yo, that's awesome, Navkin. Congrats on Legend, man. Congrats on Legend. But yeah. There is some loud ass noises above me. I like the overfarm here. I like that. Yeah. They shield. To me, as the Reggie player here, and I'm going to pause this. Personally, I wouldn't shield. What I'd do is I'd let it go and I'd hard pivot Dragonair. Because, whose battles are these? This is someone who, I'm going to see if I can pull up the exact username here. You'll lose this, so. Oh, that's awesome, Nevkin. That's awesome. All right, so here personally, I would always let this go. If I survived, we're 2200 elo, Kevin. We are 2200 elo. So personally, as someone who favors an aggressive play style, I would always let it go. And then I would aggressively switch and pivot into the D Nair. Because if you're losing switch anyway, and this has been a very important change that's occurred within the past year. People are, especially at a high level, are way more likely to aggressively switch. Because the thought process is, if I'm losing switch anyway, do I want to be giving up, like, do I want to give them extra energy or do I not? If I'm losing switch anyway, I may as well aggressively pivot. So here, personally, I would go for a no shield and an aggressive pivot into the Dragonair. We do see the no shield here. Do we see the aggressive pivot? We don't. Because here, I think you're just getting farmed down. Opponent switches out and snipes with Vigoroth. So far, they have a Superior and they have a Vigoroth. Pretty soft across the board to Skarm and Gligar. So this is feeling pretty good because it definitely could be like a Water Gun Lantern as the third here. You tank moves better on Venu. So here, it's honestly a bit of a crapshoot as to what you go into. Personally, I'd probably go Venu because you have more charge move pressure. I like this. Like, you're going to have to give up a shield early. Gets one turn bring in, which is really unfortunate. But if you want, like, you don't have to shield this. I like shielding it to preserve health, though. And then you can throw, like, 4 and then your Frenzy Plant. Ends up throwing it instantly. That's fine. Frenzy, huge damage. The snipe with the D-Nair, understanding the Vine Whip wouldn't KO. I really like the instincts there. That is an aggressive play pattern. I like the... Yo, it's a Tamagotchi. We're doing a VOD review. So a student sends me footage and I review it on stream. And it's educational, so that way, even if you're not the person who's having their battles looked at, it's still a good way for people who are in a similar elo range to see some of the good stuff they might do or some of the pitfalls they might fall into. So you have a little bit of energy on Venu. You have basically a full health D-Nair. They still have a Serp. Serp can get to a move. The most likely Pokemon in back's Lantern. It's Quag. Okay. Well, we'll see when they throw. That's a Captai on 5. This is enough for a Mud Bomb. Frenzy should... I think Frenzy should do more than a Mud Bomb, even though it's resisted. They're Aqua Tail. Okay. So now you have a decent idea. They get the Aqua Tail here. That should be 9. This should just be an Aqua Tail. This should just be an Aqua Tail. Unless I just missed one somewhere. Oh, they're Aqua Tail Mud Bomb? Very odd. Either way, it's a win. Yeah. Aqua Tail Mud Bomb is... Yo, what's up, Wowtastic? Is an insane moveset. Yeah, they had a Quag and they didn't shield the Vig, but it's 2200 elo, Sean, so... But even if they did, then 2 shield D-Nair just cooks them. Yeah, Aqua Tail Mud Bomb is not a moveset I'd recommend in OGO. Stone Edge is really good coverage. Alright, it appears we are getting a fire lead in the next match, which means we'll have to stay in. Which is uncomfortable. I believe it was a Talon. Talon basically just sweeps us. Oh, it's Azu lead, but they save switch Talon. Well, if they save switch Talon, then you could just hard go D-Nair here. They pivot out. I don't like stay. Okay. Stayed in for a little bit. I would have preferred to switch out sooner. Opponent farms past the fly for no reason. So they they allow us to pressure a shield. They're gonna shield, and we're gonna have to give 2 back because fly does too much here. This is 100 energy. They have back-to-back flies. At this range, fly plus 1 incinerate knocks out. So Dragonair is gonna have to double shield and farm down because they're at 100. Fly is 3, 2, 2, 2. So we're gonna see a Dragonair double shield and a farm down. Well, I guess you don't need switch per se, but if you're like, you have Reggie and Venu, but Venu without shields loses to Azu. So in this case, he's saying, I want switch, and he's selling out for it. So he's going to get a big farm down. And now he can get a lot of body slams off on the Azu. Azu can't bubble down. Here, throwing 2 DBs would have been slightly more optimal, but at least you threw 1. So Whimsicott Claude for Alligator practicing for next season. Nice. Azu is never going to shield here. We see an aggressive pivot back into the Reggie. Reggie going to be met now with Charge-a-Bug. Unfortunate timing there. On switch-ins, it can be a little difficult. But yeah, you're going to try and throw 3 lock-ons and the move. Gets the debuff. Yeah, I don't think you live the fly, though, as the Diner. Here, I would go for the Zap. Fishing for a 2/3, because it is identical damage. Saving 1 turn, Zap versus Blast isn't going to win you this game, but potentially lowering their damage output more and more can. But the uncomfortable thing is the Azu is now in a position where it can potentially Ice Beam our Venu, and we're a Shadow Venu. Breaking Swipe debuff chance is 50-50. Clock not quite up yet. If our clock's up, we'd love a chance to snipe here. Oh, we could have switched out and sniped. There, I would have liked to see, because our clock was up in the middle here. Dragon Breath does more damage per turn than Lock On. So in the middle right here, our clock's up. We could have switched and then sniped him. And then potentially save that energy. Because now we're in a really rough spot where we're just getting Ice Beamed a billion times. We catch, which is good. I don't play a lot of Venu, but I don't think we're living an Ice Beam. So catching is good, but they're going to be able to make another one. Because, like, Ice Beam, they're going to be able to outpace here. So the Venu's 1474, so it'll literally come down to, does it live this? If it doesn't, then we can kind of do a bit of an anatomy of the game and how I would have played it a bit differently. We do live it, but wait, how much? They were on 1 HP on the chart. Yeah, clicking the move just wins the game there, unfortunately. Because it's low enough that this is 1 Vine Whip range, so unfortunately we tried to overfarm, but a Vine Whip could have KO'd. But it is a good piece of information for the future there. Is if we do 1 in the move and we see their bubble start. Like right here. If you see Azu's big ass little bunny body jumping forward and the bubble animation, you're safe to click Frenzy because it's in the middle of it and then they're not able to catch. But instead, we overfarmed watching for a catch, and then we unfortunately just end up getting farmed down. Because since we have a 2-turn move, they are low enough here. Because it is not even this one. Low enough here. That is 1 Vine Whip range. So as long as we landed the Vine Whip, we could have just farmed down, and that game could have been a win. But yeah, the catch onto the D-Nair was quite nice. All right, Victory Bell. Good lead. If they want to shield a billion times, I think. And here I would always zap, personally. I really don't like blasting here. Both do identical damage. Both are single resisted. And always play for the debuff here. Like, blasting doesn't... Like, saving 5 turns of energy realistically doesn't help us. So, I like zapping here instead. Personally, if I see a Vic, I'm always assuming it's Wiggles Basti in the back. In that case, Venusaur with shields to hide behind is our friend. We're never shielding the Reggie here. And they end up acid spraying, so nice shield, nice no shield there. And then we're just zapping here. End up switching out. I think we're just getting Wigglytuff, though. Yeah, we are getting Wigglytuff. Yeah, it's better to go for the zap because it's the exact same damage. Saving 5 doesn't do a lot for you. That's why I'm not... Like, at this point, we know. It's Basti third. We're going to need Shadow Venu and a lot of shields. But they're going to be able to debuff us with... The D-Nair switch out here, I think, is just an important lesson in knowing the team that you're playing against. I don't like switch locking either Pokemon. Because if we switch Venu, they go Basti. If we do this, we go Vic. Sorry, like... If we switch D-Nair into Vic, they go Wiggles. If we switch Venu into Vic, they go Basti. But understanding that if you see a Vic, almost always going to be Wiggles Basti. It's the team NPCs run because they don't have an ability to run a team that requires energy management or nuance, so they run this. So I think we're better off sacking the Reggie, not switch locking the D-Nair, but instead like zapping here, playing this out as the Reggie, continually zapping, and then farming with D-Nair where you're not locked. Because a shield up Venu can win that endgame. But since we switch locked the D-Nair and a Wiggles came out, we're in a tremendous amount of trouble. Like, we have farmed all the way down. We have to go Reggie here because if we go Venu, we have to shield. So we go Reggie here. Again, zap. We want it, like, on the off chance they shield this, we want to be zapping. Saving the 5 energy does not make enough of a difference to where I would blast. I would still just zap here. Like, you threw it fast enough to KO, which is good. They bring back in the Vic. Vic will have to throw. Vic doesn't throw. Like, currently it's a 66% chance. The issue we're going to have is we get farmed down and they're now going to double acid spray us and then we are going to lose the game. We get denied there, but realistically, they're just acid spraying here, always. Like, we let it go, they acid spray, but acid spray means that they can win it with Basti now. What in the... What is this doing here? Why is there a Ufisk on my screen? That is not a Bastiodon. They have a Wish.com Bastiodon. They have Wish. Okay. We win the game because the opponent doesn't have Bastiodon XLs. But against most of the, like 99% of the time, that's a loss because they just Basti you. This is Wish.com, yeah, Timu Bastiodon. But the reason why people use these teams is because they try and win the lead and they try and RPS and back. Switch locking a Mon against a Grasshole team in negative alignment usually ends in a loss. So I don't love the decision to switch lock here because the whole crux behind why these teams work, right? Like these like bozo fast move pressure teams is they just want to tap, tap, tap in good alignment. So switch locking yourself ends up making it really rough. But if we stayed in with the Reggie, we zapped, we played it out, we get KO'd, we farm with D-Nair, either way that they pivot, if they send in Wiggles, we can then go in Venu. So overall, it ends in a win because they didn't have a Basti, but if they had like the proper version of the team with Basti, we were in quite a bit of trouble there. Yo, what's up, Sean? What's up, JC? How's it going? Reggie, normal Gligar. We're ABA weak here. I don't hate the idea of just aggro switching Dinair, but can Venu be Basti in the twos? It can, but it's uncomfortable. I think I prefer sacking Reggie to get it a shield advantage. Getting it a shield advantage ends up working a bit better. But yeah, this is... Non-Shadow's worse here because they actually live 2 zaps. The two plays that I like are playing this out with Reggie and trying to sweep with Venu, or aggro switching the Dinair. One of the two. Just playing it out. We have nothing we can catch on. Primarina... Hydro will make it better. Like, it improves its pacing. Like, you're never getting to a Hydro Pump ever. Yo, what's up, Sour V Valor? How's it going? You're never getting to a Hydro Pump ever. Yeah, and you're basically just sacking this thing. Oh, we tank. We store energy here. And that's going to be met with Azu. This is uncomfortable, but throwing on good timing, we have an ability to stall out the clock and then catch out of this matchup. It'll be even easier in 50 seconds. But ideally, as the Dinair, you're double shielding like hell, and you're trying to stall clock. And trying to make a catch back onto Reggie. They're throwing instantly, you're shielding everything here, and then you are just double shielding, and you want to have a billion energy on this. That no shield I don't love, because now with Dinair dead, we have no way of beating Gligar. I guess maybe the thought is like a 1 shield Venu farm down, but I still don't think it's going to work out amazingly for us. Like our only play now is to go Venu, and we don't. Because like a 1 shield Venu farm at least gets us an energy lead. But by bringing Reggie, we don't get an energy lead, and then we just lose. Alright. Now, I'm not saying TM off Focus Blast, but please throw more zaps. Please throw more zaps. Your life will be dramatically better if you throw more zaps. Like here, a Blast is not going to KO unless they have... Like, it's not going to set up farm down range unless it's a really bad Azu. And, like, their Azu isn't great, but I think a 1 shield Venu farm would have done us better. Yo, what's up, Big Mouth Bass? Okay, we get a little bit of Venu energy. Charjabug. Yeah, this is a really tough one. Here, with 2-turn moves versus 4-turn, you have to throw on evens. Otherwise, sorry, you have to not throw on evens. You have to throw on odds. Because if you throw on evens like what occurred here, they get an entire fast move for free. Because, like, we do 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we see that enormous ass, like, lightning through the sky Volt Switch. That's the, we threw on poor timing, and they get an entire free Volt Switch. And if we go to PV Poke, you're like, okay, Henry, it's just a Volt Switch. Why does that matter? Well, if we go to PV Poke and we go to moves, we go to Volt Switch, you just gave them 16 free energy. That's a lot of energy you just gave them. That's why throwing on timing matters. That's why throwing on good timing matters. So throwing on odds there is a must in a 2 versus 4 situation. We also have some very good graphics in the, like, infographics section of our Discord about good timing. But yeah, this game at this point is just unwinnable. Like, Gligar lead is going to be tough regardless, but the way it played out, there's just no way to win it, because they even outpaced because of the free moves they got. But yeah, the good timing is throwing on odds. Anytime you throw a move or they throw a move, you can reset it to 0. And there again, we end up letting it through. Because after they throw, we reset mentally to 0. So now we need to throw an odd number of Vine Whips. And then our move. They're going to throw again. We're on 5 here, but we reset it to 0 because someone threw a move. Versus Charm, like if you're a 2-turn versus a 3-turn, you throw on 1, 4, 7, or 10. You would throw 1, 4, 7, or 10. And we have some really good graphics in our Discord about it. But now you reset it to 0, so you want to throw on 1, 3, 5. And he ends up throwing on 4, and as we see giant blinding electricity go through, we end up giving them another fast move. So far, we have given them 32 free energy in this game. That makes it a lot harder to win, and they just 2-shield Gligar, and the game's won. Yeah, 32 free energy is almost a free X-Scissor. We do Zap Cannon, but it's not going to KO, unfortunately. Like, Charge died, but Charge was able to generate an advantage. And yeah, I mean, there's just nothing we can do here. That's a fair point, Laws. This battler is 2200, so I'm mainly going through basics of timing currently. But yeah, that is a fair point, where sometimes throwing at what would be less than ideal timing, but when you know the move KOs to maximize energy, can be helpful. What's up, Salvador? How's it going? What's up, Mark? Hello. Yeah, it is 8 free energy, but the difference between 8 and 16 is a large one. So here again, our game plan. Stay and zap. They go Lantern. We should switch out here. They should just quit at this point. Yo, what's up, Isael? How's it going? Exclamation point Discord should pull it up. Yo, what's up, Emsley? How's it going? Yeah, Bolt is fine. We can farm up 6 and then cap tie. I love that overfarm. Ended up doing 5 instead of 6, but I love that overfarm. I love that overfarm. That's a great overfarm there. Really punish them for deciding to stay. Now they overfarm. See here, I would have frenzied instantly as the Venu because they had the surf. They could have clicked it. If you see their fast move start and you know you win cap, this moment right here, I'm spamming that Frenzy Plant button. Yo, what's up, God13th? How's it going? Because then you can force a 2-0 situation. Whereas since we didn't click that, they're going to be able to get the shield back and be able to play out the ones. Yeah, I'm really excited to see what happens to the meta with Skarmogan. I'm also very excited about Shadow Jumpluff. I finally built one. And now you can just double up as the Venu. Yeah, didn't quite double up, but again, still able to get some. They shield, so we just click Frenzy. Again, another situation where we are better off clicking the move when we have it because we know we win cap here, right? So them shielding, we can click this and win the 1-2s. We can win the 1-2s. But instead, we end up over farming, and this is where counting can be very critical. There's a wonderful website, Pokemoves.com, that lists all of the mons and all of the moves. The Shadow Jumpluff was very expensive, yes. And now our play is basically to farm down, but from this health range, the Whimsy can't Fairy Wind us down, so having Switch and a shield would have been better for us than farming down. But yeah. They just sacrifice Whimsicott to the gods. So that's dead. That's gone. We will be seeing Whimsicott in hell. Goodbye. Oh my god! Whimsicott double water. Holy Venusaur, Batman. The full 1v3 Venu sweep. Oh my god. Okay. Venu cooking. But yeah, this set ended up being, I believe, a 3-2. The Gligar game was probably going to be a loss regardless, but it definitely could have been a 4-1 here with slightly cleaner play. We also have a second video. Oh, is this Masters? Oh, we get to go to the Master League now. Let's go. I'm excited. I'm excited. I didn't know he said Masters as well. Let's go, baby. Yo, what's up, Mr. Thorn? We are doing a VOD review of a battler currently in 2200 ELO. We just took a look at their Great League team, which overall, being that weak to Gligar is tough when it comes to climbing. Obviously, next season Gligar is going to be gone, so it'll be easier to run grass types, which will be good. Yo, what's up, Josh? How's it going? Yo, Josh, are we going to be seeing you at any regionals this season, trainer? What's up, Slight? What's up, Emmy? Hello. Yo, what's up, Danny's? All right, so we're in Master League. Okay, so this is a very similar team to a team that I posted here. Is it Mudshot or Dragon Tail? Dragon Tail, okay. So they're basically running the Dragon Tail Groudon team that I posted. But they are running Dialga instead of Pulk. So they are weaker into Ho-Oh. They're weaker into Ho-Oh. This matchup versus Necro here, this is an under-leveled Necro. Yeah, I got 2 Necrozma and a Xurkitree. Apparently that's what I was owed. And 2024 XP. Terrific. Whimsicott, I mean, Fairy Wind buff should help it, yes. But in a Poison Sting Claude meta, it'll be tough. Like, you'll have to run it with Claude. Here, obviously, if they build up to the big move, you kind of have to respect it. You can live a Sunsteel. Like, Dragon Tail Groudon wins zeros. A lot of the time, though, your goal is going to be to soft lose this and then farm with your Dragon. Alright. How many did they do here? Let's count. Yo, what's up, Lance? Aw, I'm so excited for next season. Yo, Josh bought a house? Oh, congrats. Yo, if you're ever to miss a regional, that's the best reason, man. Big congratulations. And a dog, too. That's the dream right there, man. That's the dream right there. It is 7. So we're at Fire Punch, so they did 7. So we never have to shield this. We never have to shield this, just the Dark Balls. And he doesn't. Good job. And now, we'll probably want to throw after 3 details. I like Fire Punch baiting here. They try for a catch onto a Hydreigon. Personally, I would store this energy and go Dialga. But this is not bad, because if they don't shield it, they're dead, because Hydreigon is not great. Swift Clefable, it'll have insane pacing. It'll be very bait dependent, and then we just go Dialga here. I don't love staying in this matchup, personally. I don't love staying in, unless you bank the punch. Okay, we banked the punch on 0 total HP. Hydreigon meta next season. Oh, they have Dark Pulse instead of Brutal Swing. I mean, it'll be decent into a Yveltal. In comes Necro. I mean, if you want to get this damage off, which you kind of do, you just shield and Draco them. Yeah. I like this play because you have a Fire Punch loaded. And you really don't want this anywhere near the bat. Yo, thank you, Gerard. I appreciate that, man. Level 50, 96% Marshadow Sucker Punch. Sheesh, you are ready for the next season. All right, goodbye. Mamo, okay. There's a bad Pokemon on our screen, so this game is over. We're going to make an Iron Head. We have a Fire Punch loaded. 38 points for 4-1? Yeah, as long as you didn't get super bad down pairs. But yeah, you can literally just click Fire Punch here. Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. That's perfect. Mamo was bad. Yup. Mamo's thing was it was like the core breaker. And now it just gets his ass beat all up and down the field by Palkia. No respect for the Mamo. Mamo will have to earn respect before I give it respect. I have a Shundo Mamo. If it was good, I'd play it. It is bad. 50 point down pair. You can still get 38 for a 4-1. It's possible. It just depends on your other pairs. Yeah. Was that a Bulldoze? Hold on. That was a Bulldoze Mamo. Okay. Mud Slap buff. Oh, yeah, it does have Mud Slap, doesn't it? I mean, I think it's still just going to be worse Rhyperior. Let's take a look, chat. Let's go to PvPoke. Let's go to PvPoke. Let's go over to here. Yeah. Next season. Metal Claw, it depends how much they buff it. Matrix Battle. But let's take a look at Rhyperior versus Mamo. Mud Slap. Yo, Emmy with 5 gifties. Appreciate you. Great League? No, we want Masters. Gifted to Archit, VNRG, Mr. SS Thorn, Grimy, and Mark. Yo, thank you so much for supporting the channel. Mud Slap Mamo. Like, its win rate is fairly similar to Rhyperior, but yeah, thank you. I mean, I appreciate that. Get those sprays going, and obviously I will owe you Jumping Jacks a bit later on. The win rate is a bit similar, but look at the average here. Rhyperior is so much more consistent. 100 points of average is insane. That means when Mamo's losing, it's getting its ass beat. It is getting biblically cooked. Exca can use Mud Slap, but it's not going to be great. Let's take a look at the twos. Oh, lordy lord. So you may notice a small difference here in win rate in the twos. Oh no, bro. Oh no. Yeah, I don't know why it still has Earthquake on there, bro. Sacred Fire. Yeah, the moral of the day is just run Rhyperior. And in the zeros, worse win rate and way worse average. Like, it's 11 and 19, but it's very close to 500. But yeah, this is why Mamo. Yeah, absolutely, Alex. Yeah. Like, there isn't like an in-game tutorial, so unless someone teaches that, then people just have no idea. Buzzwole with Poison Jab. Can you? Yes. Will anyone prevent you from running it? No. Will you win a lot of games? Also, unfortunately, no. I love Buzzwole, but the counter nerf kind of wrecks it. Mash, Clefable. It could be, potentially. Alright, Detail Groudon. Palkia. Good lead. Groudon wins zeros. Palkia teams almost always weak to Palkia in the back. Obviously, he is running Dialga here, but the most common team is Lando Dawnwings. But yeah, so I would expect to see a no shield from the Groudon. I don't like, can you shield this? Yes. I'm not a huge fan of it. The whale. We shouldn't be throwing here. We are losing too much health. We are losing too much health. Any opponent who is A, playing Kyogre, and B, switch locking Kyogre, they are asking to lose. Oblige their request, put your dragon on it, and watch them cry. Kyogre is you're actively selling if you're running it in Masters right now. You are. It's just bad, bro. It's terrible. Palkia's on 80% of teams. Palkia's on 80% of teams. If you get Kyogre on the Palkia, you're not winning the game. You're not winning the game, bro. You're not. So here, I don't mind farming up, but bank this energy, go Kyogre, and hard punish him. Precipice Blades here, I'm not a huge fan of, personally. I was specifically talking about this season, Lux Ball. Like, they shield, but we would have been better off saving that energy. Also, the opponent being this weak to Dialga lead is crazy. We're never shielding this. They didn't build up. Yeah, Origin Pulse. That's a move for children. And then, oh, unfortunate timing here. We want to try and throw on 2, 5, 8, 11, or 14. Honestly, 1, 4, 7, 10, 13 also works, but just not on 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Because there we end up giving them a free one, and with a free one, maybe we can't farm down here. If they make this move, which they barely don't, so we're a bit lower than we should be because we threw on alignment. Save switching and Origin Pulse Kyogre is not a winning strategy. Shadow. Well, here's the thing, PPM. Here's the thing. Metas can change. This season's meta is not next season's meta. I'm referring to this season's meta. Kyogre is a terrific Pokemon. Kyogre in the current meta is not worth playing. So, it's worth holding on to it. Because metas come and go. Pokemon rise and fall. Yeah. Pokemon rise and fall. So, it's worth hanging on to. Like, Kyogre, I don't think is good now. It is an objectively good Pokemon. I don't view it as a good meta choice. But next season, when Rhyperior is everyone's dad, Kyogre could be a lot more useful. Luffy, you know what I'm going to say to that? You're a great battler running a currently, like, not great Pokemon. Anytime someone's like, okay, Henry, you said it's bad, but I hit Legend with it. And I go, okay, so you're just a good battler. So, you're just a good battler. Alright. They go Dialga. We make the Iron Head. Surf rework. It'll be more expensive. Yeah. Yveltal's Sucker Punch buff. It'll definitely be a lot better. I'm excited for it. And this is where Energy on Groudon would be really cool. But we don't have it. Yeah. We just go Dawn here. And then we just click Dark Pulse. Like, this is Glassy Dialga. This is Glassy Dialga. Look at that beautiful cap tie. Which, can we talk about the fact that you can just notice here, like, there's a little bit of lag, but visually you see Dialga rear up and stop. It pauses there. You don't see another one go through. You don't see another one go through. Like, Behemoth currently, Yveltal is really pain neutrally, but the Sucker Punch buff is going to help it a lot. And that's how, like, experienced battlers are like, okay, that's a cap tie. Also, we have 500 people in here for back-to-back days. I appreciate y'all. Welcome in. Hello. And this is capped to an Iron Head, so in my view, we're not shielding this. Iron Head's not something we drastically have to worry about. Oh, they actually had the Draco? Oh, I am clearly not counting. Oh, I guess they got more farm than I give them credit for. Either way, they should still just be winning with Groudon, but... Oh yeah, they got farm after that. For some reason, I thought they got the move on like 1 HP. But either way, Groudon is still just in a terrific spot here. Because Groudon has a shield. They have to switch out of this instantly, which they do. But Groudon just farms all the way down, shields once, and then just Dracos. And, sorry, Blades. True, Grip, true. Yeah, Nornical, it is in your research tag. I got it earlier. And yeah, we just Blades. Let's go. But yeah, opponent, I do have all 5 sets. I just have no idea what I would even want to run, to be honest. And yeah, this is game over. Yeah, only things I would have done is save that energy and slightly cleaner timing. Dialga versus Kaio. But yeah, overall, ended up working out pretty nicely. But yeah, it is in the events tab. It's in the events tab. I got a Ponyta with a scarf. Run some Coco. Yeah, I'm trying to think of like, I have a couple submissions that I could... feature. Like, would y'all be interested in Ingrid? Yeah, why did it give the background thing and then not have a background? Like, a ways back, I wasn't able to get to it. Someone submitted, like, Ultra League Galar Moltres battles. I could feature that and then just be like, yeah, I would run Brutal Swing Sludge Bomb. I could do that and then have, like, a section in the beginning being like, yo, this is the improvements Galar Moltres has, and then show current footage of it. If that's something people are interested in, then that's something that I could feature. Because someone sent me UL Galar Moltres battles, and I could just title it like, Galar Moltres is going to be amazing next season, or something like that. And then have like a 2-minute section at the start where I yap about the improvement, and then I just show current footage of it. An option. Yo, the Ponyta does have a background. Bro, I am actively Roar of Timing my daily incense. Alright, there's a bad Pokemon on our screen. Which fusion is best for PvP? Oh, they're both great. Oh, no. That felt like a charm went through. That felt like a charm went through. That felt like a charm went through. Yeah, a charm went through there. Galar Moltres situation is crazy. The voice critical title. But here, you notice we're suddenly in the yellow because of the charm that snuck. Are they bringing in a Lugia? Oh, no, it's a Landorus. Galar Moltres. I hate that I'm online enough to the point where I understood that joke. Yeah, throwing at the start of the move rather than the end is a good recommendation. Like, again, there we are giving free turns. So working on improving the timing will help quite a bit. But this will set up a nice farm for Dawn. So we just let this go, and then we just Shadow Claw down with Dawn, and Dawn's energy is going to go crazy. Because we can get... Like, we can go Groudon, but I prefer to get Dawn energy. Dawn energy is just so flexible. And we end up switching into this matchup anyway, so I would have liked to be up energy there. That's awesome, Joseph. Let's go, dude. So they Ancient Power here. And they boost. Okay, so we bait here always. Here, I like baiting. People love shielding their boosted mon. The Galar Moltres situation is crazy. Oh my god. I'm still not over that. The fuck and then just see how many people get that it's a Moist Critical reference. Yeah, because they are gonna shield. And had we baited, we actually get there. We actually get there. Bait Togekiss. Togekiss is a bad mon. It's frail and people will shield. And now we just have to hope that Groudon wins the zeros versus whatever they have. Alright, they make an AP. Yeah. Like, with a team like this, Juanismo is absolutely right. You really want to try and play for energy advantage. And it's Kaio in the back. Yeah. I don't think this KOs. It's close, but I don't think it does. Yep. Yeah. Up energy Dawn Wings there. Like, if our plan is to switch this into the... If our plan is to switch that into it anyway, we may as well go for the farm on the bat. Because right here, when they throw, this is easy 5 claw range. This is easy 5 claw range right there. Any Charmers? Prima, yeah. And Prima's getting a little bit of help. But farming here with Dawn puts you in a better position to win this game. Yo, congrats, Emmy. Good stuff. Yeah, it's Prima and no other Charmer is relevant, basically. Andy, I think people are going to run Swift, Moonblast, to just play the bait game. Clefable is not going to be a... Okay, Togekiss again. Oh, joy, we're in Togekiss Elo. Oh, they try for the catch. We're 100% baiting them here. I don't... Because this is Draco instead of Roar, I don't like the full send. I don't like the full send. Granted, I haven't seen this, but this feels like a very safe shield from the opponent. Yeah. Because as we watch our energy, we're going to make an Iron Head. Making an Iron Head, which we get to right here, tells us if we baited, we get there. Togekiss can, yes, but then it's just down 2-0. And we don't get this move. So baiting would have done us a lot better. Baiting would have done us a lot better. And now we're just in a tremendous amount of trouble where we really shouldn't shield the Groudon because there's a Togekiss. Okay, they Iron Head us for no reason. That's very kind of them. Alright, so we can Fire Punch a lot into the Togekiss. Oh, it's a Kyogre. Oh, this is a win. This is a win. And then we just immediate switch into Dawn and the game's over. Yup, GG's. Yup. Yeah, game should be over. Ancient Power doesn't do a ton here. It does less than a Surf, so yeah, you have to let it go. I mean, barring a boost, of course. And then you just bait them on good timing. I really... Charmers love to shield. Charmers love to shield. They end up no shielding, but even if they no shield, you can just claw down after, so you're fine. But yeah. Even if they call that, Dark Pulse does enough to where you're still going to be in a decent position. Like, Dark Pulse doesn't KO, but it can still, again, just set up a farm down. 29-20? Yo, you got it, Nordical. So, they end up calling the bait here, but... In comes Kaio, and yeah, it's a very straightforward game from here. But yeah, Togekiss is something you see way less of the more you climb, which is nice. Young Freezy. Rayquaza, great lead. Look at our Dragon Tails go. What a handsome boy this Groudon is. They go Lugia. Oh, we should just go Dawn. Yup. And unless they farm up to an Aeroblast, we're not shielding. Great timing there. Great timing there. Yeah, like, people can run it, and that's just because they're trying to shut their brains off. Goodbye. It's more so just whether I win or lose doesn't mean, like, how I play doesn't affect if I win or lose. Ancient Power. Well, we don't know the exact info about the Mudshot rework yet, so we'll have to hold out for exact info on that. And then it's just, and then here, I would pivot. I don't love letting yourself get farmed here. After you make this move, your clock's up, you can just leave. Both are amazing, Solvi. Both are amazing. There's genuinely no wrong answer. But here, I would just hard pivot Dialga. I wouldn't let them farm me. You're just giving them extra energy. You know what you want to have brought in here anyway. So there's no point in giving them extra farm for no reason. Well, considering there's a Veltal next season, probably Dusk. Because Dawn can't do anything against the Veltal. Yeah, so for future-proofing, probably Dusk. I like playing Dawn more currently, but obviously that's current compared to now. I'm not sure, Jack. I have 4 open slots left between now and the end of the season. And yeah. This game's done. Furfru, it'll be better. I still think it's because I'm pretty sure Furfru, one of its moves is Surf. So like Sucker Punch is like better for Furfru, but the Surf nerf and reduced pacing is not what it was hoping to see. Yeah, overall nice plays there. I genuinely just have no idea what to run at this point. Like, I have a tomorrow video recorded, but outside of that, I'm a little unsure. But yeah, that's some just general feedback there, but it would probably want to be something that I could end up featuring. Like, as far as Masters goes, these are the Masters mons that I have. Furfru is Dark Pulse, but ideally it wants a very cheap bait move, and it's losing that. I have the Bear, but I mean, the Bear's getting 35 energy Swift. Will it make it better? No, but that's probably when I want to use it. Pangoro for Great League. It was available in the wild during GoFest 22. If you have locals trying to trade for it, could be good. So Charm Drive it in 50 seconds, it'll up the skill gap, which is really good. It means that it'll be harder to just hard counter good players, and good players will have more ability to switch out decent timers and fight back. So this is the current Master League collection. Incineroar and Masters. I do have a hundo I could build. I don't know what it would beat. I have Blasef. Blasef is a pretty funny boy. Blasef, 131 HP. Like, that's like Great League Bastiodon level HP. Have Gallade, Darmanitan. I have a lot of fun stuff. I loved the brief moment in time in which Veriz actually fucked up the Master League. I think when it's traded it can be, but it's a low chance. Gonna build Marshadow? No, my Marshadow sucks. I built this for Premiere and then never ran it. So I have a Purified Hundo Staraptor that I never ran. If only normal flying was like good for targeting something in the Master League. But yeah, so I just have this Staraptor. I have Gengar, but I have featured the Gengar before. I have this Lucky Hundo, but I don't have the Phanpy XLs. Then for Ultra, I have 192 built. Shadow Machamp for Master Premier. I did claim my Necrozmas, yes. Look at that. My beautiful Necrozmas and my one Circuitry. Yeah, my Marshadow is super shit. I got it. Well, it's not bad for Ultra, but 11, 15, 10. It can Gambino, but it'll just be worse. Lick Obstagoon. Oh, God. I like an Enamorus. An Enamorus is a fun mon. Yo, an Enamorus buff next season? Fairy Wind buff? Like, half the shit that I want to play, I'm like, fuck, bro. I'm going to be able to get, like, use it next season, and it's going to be better. XL Claude, I have the Hundo. I never built it, but I have the Hundo. I got it from a trade. It is a Mega Horn. My Zarudes, bad and bad. 84 and 89%. We have a very loose definition of cooks. We have this beautiful boy. Have I run this in a while? Hold on. Have I run this in a while? I probably have, and I'm just forgetting it. Alright. YouTube Studio. Reggie Eliki. When was the last time I ran Reggie Eliki, man? Has it really been a year? Mother of God. July 29th of 2023. I haven't run it in a year. Is it time? Is it time to Eliki some people? Eliki is very fun. Lock on Thunder Zap Cannon. It's a very fun mon to run. It's a very fun mon to run. That's an option. 18, holy shit, Jay. Mike. I have the rank 1 Ultra League Goldango. That's getting buffed. Noivern. Air Slash Psychic Draco Meteor. The worst mon known to man. Shadow A Slash Coco Eliki. safe switch Coco with an Eliki in the back. I feel like that team needs a billion shields. I feel like that team needs a billion shields. Oh, God. What did I run with it? Oh, I ran Shadow Amphi and Como O. Oh, that's just triple eat the Gliscor. Golly. Bite Regidrago versus the Necrozmas. But yeah, I have so much I want to try in the new season, but now it's just this like awkward waiting game, right? Of like, what the fuck do I run now? I built this and never played it. XL Lurantis. My Miltank about to cook. Miltank the goat. I have an Ultra League Terrakion. I built this Dusknoir. I actually don't. And then I have this already built, ready to go. And this beautiful boy, his spark got nerfed. And I have the Drago. Yo, you got this, Norn. And the fucking Archeops. Yeah, G-Weezy's gonna eat. G-Weezy's gonna eat. I can't wait. Yo, the Chef Boyardee buff. Let's go. The Hundo Survivor. Bless you. XL Whimsy buff. And this is the lowest CP Ultramon that I have built. A Hundo Ariados. It's not a grounded Marlux right now. The Hundo Ariados. God, I've built so much garbage. I built Hundo Mantine and never featured it in a video. It was not good. Oh no, Piplup. Yeah, I might fuck around with some Eliki if y'all are trying to watch that. I feel like that could be fun. The Back's progress. I built a UL Mantine. I haven't featured it. Yeah, the Back's progress. We're at 114. I managed 3 today in 3 routes, PokeDad. The unfortunate thing is it's kind of just a numbers game. It's kind of just a numbers game. XL Wiggles does not reliably beat Gator unless it's the 2s, which is unfortunate. Oh, yes. Yes. Yeah, the French player who had the XL Mantine, yes. And a great 449 months built. Fire Blast Poke. If I didn't have to TM off a move I can't get back, I would. But yeah, I think... Do I have a Regieleki in this league? I don't. Yeah, I have 1590, which I think might be able to trade down, but I'm not sure. Oh, remotely caught. Nice. Back when we could still do that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna run some Regieleki. That could be fun. You don't want a Great League Eleki Trust? Oh, that's funny. Alright. I think that's gonna do it for me today, chat. I got some jumping jacks to do, and then we'll bounce, cause we got those. So I gotta do these jumping jacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold on. I don't know if y'all can even see my jumping jacks. Hold on. 6, 7. You can kind of see them a little bit. 9. Ow. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Woo! All right. All right. I think that's doing it for me for today. Thank you guys for hanging out. Appreciate y'all. I will see y'all later. All right. Peace.